Hey dear viewers of the Triggre Weekend Masterclass, I am going to show you today how to create a line chart. So what we have is we have an application with quotations, and what we would like to see is how these quotations develop throughout the years. So I would like to see how many quotations we've created every year, and the easiest way for me in this case is to show that in a chart. So I'm going to create a new page with the chart itself, and then after publishing I'm going to show you the page so you can see the end result. But first I'm going to show you the general page, because what you see here is we have the date that the quotation has been created. So you see a number in 2022, 21, 20, 19, 2018. So it's scattered throughout the years, and well, maybe you have an idea already which year has the most quotations, but using a chart it's a lot easier to see. So let's go to the designer, and I am going to add a new page which is called line chart. And I'm going to add that one page to that, which is called line chart of quotations. And you might not expect it, but we're going to add a line chart here. In this case, we're going to add it as a whole block. Chart. I'm going to select line chart. And what I would like to show, like I said, is I would like to show the quotations. And then the trigger asks me, like, which properties would you like to show as a line in the chart? And what I would like to know is, like I said, I would like to know the amount of quotations in a specific year. So in this case, I select date, because the date defines the year. And as you can see here, I can select it per day, which is, well, a little bit enthusiastic for a demo environment like this, per week, per month, per quarter, per half a year, and even per year. So I'm going to select per year. I'm going to show every quotation, of course, and in this case as single series. I want to show the date at the axis, and I would like to go from smallest to largest. So that means that in this case 2018 is shown first and 2023 is shown last. If I would do the other way around, it would show 2023, 2022, 2021, etc., etc. So smallest to largest, 2018 at the beginning on the left side of the screen, and 2023 on the right side of the screen. I can choose for a normal linear scale or a logarithmic scale. In this case, the values should be around and about the same region, so I'm going to choose the linear scale, but in some cases the other scale is better to choose because it gives you more information or better information. You can select to always show 0, so that means that the y-axis of the chart will always begin at 0. You can also say that Triggre determines it dynamically based on the value Triggre finds in the data set. So for instance, if the data set has 301, 306, 308, 302, you might consider determining it dynamically, because else the values will be very close to each other in the line chart itself. While if you would determine it dynamically, Triggre would probably start, let's say, at 300 and end at 320, so you see it jumping a little bit more up and down. Well, in this case, I'm choosing for always show 0, And at line charts, you can select to only show a line, or you can also show a line and a point, and that point pinpoints the exact number of the line itself. So let's select that one. And then we're all done. Let's publish it and see how it looks. So the application has been published. You see the line charts, and there you go. You see the 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. So apparently 2018 was was the year that we created the most quotations. We created 13, and in 2019, 7, and in 2022, 9. But you can see the dot here as well. So if I would have selected the other option, it would just show the line itself without the explicit dot. Thank you for watching, and please hit the subscribe button to be notified about next videos.